Hey guys, so same place, another day. I'm lying, I just changed my shirt. I just filmed another video right before this and changed my shirt to make it look different. Anyways, so I'm gonna do more like chit chat videos recently because I don't wear makeup that much anymore. I really walk out the house looking like this almost every day. I do my purses and stuff, so I'm gonna do a Poshmark video and I'm gonna upload all these videos, but I want to do more chit chat videos. And like, I don't know if this is gonna be like a thing people like, but I'm very much involved in like the beauty community. I'm subscribed to most of the like higher influencers that are well known, and I follow the drama but from an outside perspective. And so like I wanted to start like talking about the YouTube drama but like from reality, because a lot of like the drama people like Mango Tea or Rich Lux or all these people, I feel like they purposely talk about the drama in a sense of making people theorize what is or isn't happening when what is really happening is like right in front of you. So let me explain what I mean by that. So, okay, the most recent drama has been Jaclyn Hill. So I'm sure everybody, if you are on the internet, you know what happened. She came out with her own lipstick brand. Mind you, I'm not subscribed to Jaclyn Hill. I've been watching her for years. I've never subscribed. I've never kept on her videos like every time she uploads. But if a video of hers catches my eye or if she collabs with somebody I watch, then I keep up with her. I had a bunch of her palettes. I had the Vault that came out. I had her big Morphe palette. I loved them. I never had an issue with them. So anyways, so she came out with her own lipstick brand, Jaclyn Cosmetics, and it was her So Rich lipsticks, and it was kind of like a 50-50 in the beginning, where a bunch of people who received her lipsticks, they were amazing. They liked them. I watched Time the Infamous's review. I watched a bunch of people's reviews on them. A lot of people liked them. They just complained about, like, Time complained about the consistency of the actual lipstick, that she preferred more of a matte, like kind of like the MAC lipstick she's used to, more of a matte finish. And they were more of a creamy mango butter finish. Speaking of that, my lips are pretty ashy. So anyways, so I watched a bunch of that when they first launched. I even looked at her website and debated buying them, but I was like, again, I haven't been wearing makeup recently. So, because I love supporting like YouTubers like Jeffree Star, I buy his stuff. Trisha Paytas hasn't really came out with anything I like. I don't do merch or anything because I can't usually wear like half of the merch to work because, you know. So anyways, so a bunch of people then started coming out. It was almost instantly, but it was almost like there was a lag on social media of people noticing these people coming out about there being hairs in the lipstick, mold spots, black holes, little like greasy spots at the top, just a bunch of stuff. They were breaking at the base, which also if you roll a lipstick up all the way and put it on, what's going to happen is going to break at the base. So I wanted to like talk about this from like an outsider's point of view, because I don't necessarily follow Jaclyn. It's not like I'm in love with her. It's not like I hate her. It's none of that. So I'm a complete outsider, not outstander, that way, outsider. But I'm also an outsider because I'm not a part of the beauty community, and I'm not a part of, oh my goodness, look y'all, that is, girl, they put this white sticker. Good thing I just put this shirt on and didn't go out in public like this. This is my life. This is literally, I've walked around work with a sticker on my shirt all day before, so. Anyways, I'm also not a part of the drama community. Like, I'm not a part of, like, any community. I'm just, you know, here, upload videos to make $100, and I move on with my life. So, this is not coming off. Okay, great. So, anyways, so I'm, like, a huge outsider, and I wanted to kind of put my 2 cents in from that position of being a complete outsider, because I know there's so many people out there who just want like an honest drama video that isn't just overly dramatic, overly put on, overly scripted. This is just off the top of my head from what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've accumulated in my own brain. So Jaclyn Hill released lipsticks. People came out and were saying that a lot of people loved them, and then a lot of people hated them. A lot of people were saying they were contaminated. It has been going on for almost like over a month now, I think. Her lipsticks came out at the end of May, right? Like, it's July. It is July 5th right now. July 5th, 3:40 p.m. Okay, so here's my understanding of all of it is people are mad because she didn't instantly recall the lipsticks. First of all, I'm not saying she's innocent, but you have to realize bigger companies like Too Faced or anything like that have quality control management in the sense of not only with what's being packaged, but what's being known on the internet and what's being said and what's being shut down and what's being deleted and what's being blocked. They have a social media company side that controls and does social media controlling. I don't know even the normal terms for this stuff, but they have people who control what is being said about them. They have people who delete bad Yelp reviews. They have people. So Jaclyn Hill didn't have all that when this happened. She didn't have that control. She had her and her couple people packaging the lipstick. Like she said, maybe 20 people who were working in her lab at that time. So that's the first problem is people don't realize to slander a company is just one of the worst things you could ever do. I would never come on YouTube and slander Bath and Body Works because I had this is supposed to be white and it came yellow. That's none of my business. I'm going to email that company. I'm going to call that company's customer service. I'm going to contact that company, send them pictures of what is wrong, and then see how they handle it. Now, a lot of people were upset because she didn't instantly issue refunds or anything like that. But now they're upset because she's only issuing refunds and she's still not recalling the product. Here's what you have to realize from an outsider's situation. You have to put into perspective that everybody is human. And people forget to take a second and to think that people are human. Jaclyn Hill is a human. Jeffree Star is a human. Tati, James Charles, they're humans. Because that was the past drama was Jeffree Star, Tati, and James Charles. All these people are humans. Everybody messes up. And people are quick to go on the internet and bash a company and say something negative about them for what? For clout? For being noticed? To have shares? To have retweets? To have likes? To have... Why are you bashing her publicly? And then also repeatedly. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are going viral bashing her, why do 5,000 people feel the need to go on the internet and bash her? Imagine, and people are now upset because she's deleted her social media. That's her choice. It's her social media. I'm not saying if it's a good move or a bad move. That's none of my business. I don't know. Can she survive without social media? Is that her only form of income? I'm not in her bills. I'm not in her checkbook. That's not my business. My business is she's a human and she wanted to delete it. So guess what? She deleted it. I think the problem with social media is that people are so overly consumed with becoming popular or being noticed or being famous that they end up ruining other people's lives. And the thing about it is, so what? She messed up. If she issues everybody a full refund for that lipstick, it's no skin off of your back. So what? You ordered a funky looking lipstick. Throw it away like the one that you would have got from Walgreens and went and returned because it was funky looking, and on the back it says guaranteed. If you're not happy with your purchase, please call. You call or you go to Walgreens with your receipt and you return it and you're like, look, boo-boo the fool, it's moldy. So being on social media is damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you make money, you get publicity, you get fame, you get sponsorships, you get all of this stuff. But then within 24 hours, your life can be obliterated. And that is so overly disrespectful to me. And the people who are still continuously sharing and posting it, and it's why don't we worry about the fact that, okay, why don't we post positivity in the sense of, look, she might not have handled it correctly. First of all, she's a small business owner who I wouldn't even know what to do. If I started selling lipsticks today and this happened to me, I have no clue what to do. I've never ran into this problem before. It's just like your first day of school. When you're going to middle school, you were in elementary school, and now you have to figure out the schedule and where's the cafeteria? What? There's no bathroom in the classroom? What do you mean I have to change classes every 45 minutes? It's new. It's a learning curve, and people's brains are set up so that you learn as you go. The phrase "you bump your own head" is in place for the sense of you have to learn to mature. You have to make mistakes to grow. You have to be able to. Now, she made a huge mistake. I don't even know what you would title this mistake, but she made a mistake publicly in the public eye, which is what makes it so much more difficult. If I go outside and trip over a stick, nobody sees it. Nobody can humiliate me. My life is going on normally. Nobody can ruin it. But the fact that people have the audacity to go on social media and ruin somebody's life to the point that it's going to be so hard for her to rebuild her repertoire. Is that the word? That might not be. My mom tells me all the time, stop using big words because they're always wrong. But for her to rebuild and regain people's trust now due to other people obliterating her is just so wildly insane to me. Because to me, I don't know when it became a thing to blast companies on social media. I don't care who you're blasting. It is so utterly inappropriate, and the company should be allowed to not handle your situation at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I could understand if something really happened. If maybe 1 in a million lipsticks she sent out really had a fungus in it and really messed somebody up, and it became medical bills and it became all of this stuff. Most of these people didn't even touch these lipsticks. They opened them and said, oh, heck no, and didn't even touch it. And it just hurts my feelings so much because I don't know if I'm just so far gone in the sense of I don't live on social media. I don't check Instagram all the time. I post on social media basically to post the purses I'm selling or maybe a selfie here and there on Snapchat, and that's it. I don't have a Twitter. I only have friends on Facebook from YouTube and high school. Like, I don't consume myself in what this person is doing or what is that person are doing, and let's read the news feeds of what's happening and what's the new juicy stuff and what's the tea and why does it, I just don't know. You guys comment down below because I know a lot of my subscribers think just like me. Comment down below and let me know, am I crazy? Should I care about this kind of stuff? Am I the only person who doesn't think companies and people shouldn't be blasted on social media? I feel like it's personal. You bought a product, you personally contact that company. You don't obliterate them in front of millions of people, especially if you know you have a social platform, especially if you already have a following, and then you make it a point. Like, think in the reverse. The only thing I can say that my parents really, really taught me moral compass wise is think if it was done to you. If somebody sat there and obliterated you, whether it's on a social platform or it's in real life, just completely destroyed you publicly, how would you feel? Like, I could never hurt somebody like that. And I just don't get it. And that's where I'm saying I'm coming from an outsider's point, because it's not like I want to update you on the tea and Jaclyn Hill's account was deleted. And I want to just see what people think personally. Like, does she deserve to be obliterated? Like, because she produced, and I get it. A lot of people are saying she knew they were moldy. She knew. Nobody has proof of that. None of it is concrete evidence. That's all assuming. Until somebody has actual proof that she purposely sold moldy lipsticks, is she a bad person? Like, is she a bad person for trying to rush a production that she claimed she worked 5 years on, but then she only started producing them at the beginning of May? Is she a bad person for trying to rush something and being eager and being impatient to launch something that has taken 5 years to build up for? Imagine working for 5 years, and you find a lab and they're a go and it looks good, and yes, I'm going to do this and this looks great and we can have it out in the next month. What are you going to say? You're going to say, oh, heck yeah, let's roll it out. Let's get it going. Can we start today? You're not going to be like, no, let's take another 5 years. You're going to be just as excited. It's an ego. She had an ego. She got excited. They sold her false truths. That's what car dealerships do. Car dealerships sell you false truths. Every company sells you a false truth. So if this lab is selling her, if this manufacturer is selling her a false truth, it's not her fault. If she sold moldy lipsticks, she learned from that situation. Let's all stop obliterating her. Let's all stop ruining the woman's life. Like, I'm not saying she needs a high five and a pat on the back. I'm not saying how she handled it was completely 100% correct. But who does anything correct? Who does everything 100% perfect in life? Who can wake up every day and just be like, I do everything perfect. I'm perfect. I'm amazing. It's like, no, do you know how many mistakes a normal person makes in a daily routine that you probably do every day and you still make mistakes? Think about a car accident. Should we obliterate? Should the paramedics and the EMTs be posting pictures of the scene and obliterating the people they come in contact with that ran into a light pole because they looked at their cell phone? Just imagine the world if everybody knocked down and bashed every person for every mistake that they made. Imagine the world if everything you did was candid, if every trip you made was put on social media, and it's like, what? Like, what is the joy people get from hindering somebody from being happy? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, y'all. I don't know. You let me know. I don't know if this video was all off topic, but the point of my video is I think social media has gotten to the point that it's just unhealthy for everybody, for every user. It is unhealthy to live and breathe social media. It's unhealthy to be on it 24/7. I think everybody doesn't have values anymore in the sense of being empathetic or feeling sympathy for a person and their situation. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like, I'm so sorry. Let me know if you guys like these more chatty videos, if you guys like my outsider perspective. I think of everything very weird. Everything, I have my own thoughts on like the community, the news, that I have my own thoughts on, but I'm always scared to share them because I never know how people are going to feel about them, because I kind of have like an 82-year-old woman's brain, and so I don't live off of social media and everything like that, so I kind of like am out of, you know, touch with a 21-year-old's life. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want more chit chat videos, if you guys want my perspective on certain things, if there's anything you want me to talk about. Like, listen, I'm into conspiracy theories, but I'm always scared to share my personal views and thoughts because, like, I don't know. I never know the outcome, and I don't ever want to rub somebody the wrong way. On my UCF video, I already get like the worst comments, which of course I just ignore. That's your opinion. I am already working on my master's degree, and it only took me 1 extra year, so hoorah. Anyways, okay, so yes, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you liked this video, if you want more sit down chit chats, or if you want, let me know. I don't know. All right, see you guys. Love you guys. Bye.